Go.
Oh, now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, this is Michael Providenski coming at you with a Shaddoll deck profile. I mean, I know it's been a while since we put up a video, but you know, we decided with Jordan being in football and me being in college now, we just didn't really have the time, and our old camera broke, and we just went through hell to try to get the SD card out of it. So
that was awful.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible. We had to end up tearing apart the old camera to get it because he super glued it in.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
But after all of that, we finally got it in, and I went out and bought a new camera, so we got it working and everything's good. So we're going to come out with this Shaddoll deck profile. This is my deck, and it's my competitive deck right now. I haven't taken it to any tournaments, but hopefully the next tournament I go to, this is going to be what I'm going to be running. So, well, let's just get right into it. First off, you run triple Shaddoll Dragon. He's probably the best Shaddoll monster with the return effect and the MST effect that he has. He's just too good. I just think he's probably the best Shaddoll by far. Well, not by far, but definitely one of the best. And then I run double Hedgehog. Hedgehog's good, but definitely not the most powerful one. I think he's pretty safe first turn. But I only run two of him just because he's good first turn. That's really it. I really never use his searching effect for other stalls. I just like his effect where you could just get the Shaddoll fusion right to your hand. Next up, I'm running double Squamata. Squamata is probably the second best, or is tied with Dragon. But just with the format right now, destroying monsters isn't really the best, so I'm just running them at 2. And the effect is then pitch another Shaddoll monster, or Shaddoll card, is just amazing. He's just really good. And I usually have him in grave by like second or third turn. Next, double Beast. Beast, again, is one of the best. They're all really good, I can't lie. The only one that's probably the least
good, effective.
The least effective is probably Hedgehog, but Beast is amazing. He just lets me draw a card, and don't really use his flip effect because he never really sees the field too often, but just sending him to the grave to get that extra draw is amazing. Next, the double Falco. Falco's incredible. He's your only tuner, so you usually have him on field, and if he's destroyed by an effect, he comes back, and if he's flipped, you get another Shaddoll. So he's like an amazing floater, and he gets you your monsters back. A really good play with him is you just send a Squamata, send him his effect, then you flip him and get the Squamata back. It's really good. And then pop your opponent's monster with the Squamata. That's the last of the Shaddoll monsters. I feel like it's a good amount. It works fairly well for me. Now into the non-Shadolls. Double Mathematician. Mathematician is amazing. He just allows you to pitch a monster, and he's really good to just get the game going for you. And when he's destroyed by battle, you get to draw a card. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty good. Next, double Wyvern Buster. I'm running the Chaos variant. I think it's the most powerful variant right now. So double Wyvern Buster is great. It helps you get into your constructs. And whenever he leaves the field, you get his brother Collapse Servant. And I just think running 2 of each is just a necessity in a Chaos build. I just think they're amazing together and just amazing in this deck. Next, double Danko. I would be running triple, but I don't have 3, so I'm just running 2 right now, and it's damn good. Danko is probably one of the best cards to come out of New Challengers, or the best. It's honestly personal decision, but I think it's the best card to come out of it. She's just so powerful. Just locking down your opponent's back row is amazing. She's just too good right now. Next, I'm running double Light Pulsar. I probably would be cutting one of the Light Pulsars for a Danko, just because I don't really use it too much, but it's very helpful whenever it's in grave and I can just bring it out by pitching 2. So, yeah, I'm probably going to end up cutting it. but I like it right now. Then a tech that I really like, and it helps me win most games, is 2 Cephalons. Cephalon is amazing. How you fill up the grave with this deck, it doesn't make sense to me not to run it. Like, you fill up the grave so fast. I'm usually able to hit a Cephalon turn 3.
It's a dick.
And that's usually how I win.
It's a real dick.
Because the best thing is just to bring out a Cephalon and then use its effect to bring out a construct that had died later. So
it's terrible.
Then you just have 2 4K beaters on the field. It's just amazing.
Imagine the worst anal raping you can think of and multiply that by Cephalon.
Exactly. And then the last monster is BLS, just because BLS. I mean, if you can run them, you run them. Alright, moving on to the spells. Triple Shaddoll Fusion. I mean, I don't think I have to explain that. It's Shaddoll Fusion.
Pretty standard.
Probably the best card that we have.
Okay.
Then double El Shaddoll Fusion.
So
another
cheap.
really good card.
So cheap. So cheap.
Just allows you to go off on your opponent's turn. It's pretty awesome. Double MST, just because MST.
And boards.
The meta we're in right now, you just need to main it. 1 Regeki, because Regeki. And Snatch Steal, because Snatch Steal is back, and I'm very happy it's back.
Very good in the mirror match, too.
It's great in basically facing anything. Then, moving on to traps, I'm running triple Sinister Shadow Games. I feel like you have to run triple Shadow Games. It's, again, one of the best cards this deck has. Just allows you to go off on your opponent's turn, and allows you to just stop whatever they're trying to do, basically, like right when they start it. It's just probably one of the best cards. If you hear that, that is Jordan's dog Snickers going crazy in the background. But after that, it's basically staples, bottomless, dimensional prison. I'm only running 1 just because I really haven't been able to find the room for another one, or actually 2 more. But I like it at 1. Then breakthrough and compulse. I could probably cut the breakthrough for another deprez, but I like it how it is. It runs well for me. Moving on to the extra deck, I am running double El Shaddoll Construct. Construct probably being the best out of the 2 that I run, well 3 that I run. She's just a huge beat stick. I see that you love her, Jordan. I see that she is your favorite to face.
She's a real bitch. She's a real bitch.
I can't say enough about her, really. She just...
Auto death is unfair.
She's really big, and she auto kills everything special summon, which is amazing. And whenever she comes out, you get to send another Shaddoll to the grave, which allows you to build board for Cephalon, which is really good. Next up, I'm running triple El Shaddoll Winda. Winda being Winda's a bitch. She just says no to BAs, basically. You're not allowed to spam the field. And says no to Telenites, says no to Cleese. She's just really good.
She's that one bitch at the bar that got turned down.
Yeah. It's just... Right now, she's just too weak, I think. Her stats aren't the best, but... I like her. I think...
Towers gets over, so... Any of the Cleeforts get over so easy, though.
Yeah. But I think she's really good. And I run her at 3 just because I can make her, like, almost instantly. Then the 1... El Shaddoll Shiganaga. I barely make Shiggy too much, but it's really good when I do. I mean, it basically shuts down all effects. I just pitch the 1 Shaddoll, and it says no to the effect and destroys that monster that tried to activate the effect. I think Shiggy's very good. It's just I can barely make her because I only run the double Mathematician. But when I do make her, it's very good. And that's the last. I don't run Gristia just because I can't make Gristia. Probably next format I'm going to be running Gristia just because I'll be able to use that new equip.
Nef
Shaddoll Fusion, thank you. But, like, as of right now, I just can't run her. I think she has really cool artwork. I think she's my favorite artwork out of all of them.
It's not a bad effect either, by any means.
A lot of people don't like her, but I like her. Then, on to the Synchros. Running 1 Stardust, 1 Scrap, 1 Black Rose.
Oh, wait, I thought we took the Stardust out.
No, I brought it back in because I cut Gristia.
Oh, and then you could... Well, yeah, that should be Spark, though.
I don't have a Spark, so...
Oh, okay.
It should be Spark, but I don't know to Spark. And then the 1 Arknight, 1 Goyo, and 1 Armades. I feel like basically all real staple Synchros. I mean, I feel like if you're running Synchros, that's usually what you're running. And then 3 real basic XZs, 101, Exton, and Castell. That's it for the main deck.
Nah,
I actually have a side deck built up for this deck. 'Cause this is probably going to be my tournament deck. And I haven't really been able to test it, so I don't know how it is right now. It's just something I feel works pretty well against basically everything out in the meta right now. So I'm running the one of Fossil Dyna. Fossil Dyna just stops any special summoning. It's really good, and when it's flipped, I blow up all your special summon things. So,
but I would recommend a Vanity's Fiend more than that.
You recommend? It's all personal decision. I really like the Fossil Dyna.
Mm-hmm.
Then the one Effect Veiler. I like Effect Veiler. It'll be another light to use to bring out a construct. But like, she's okay. Double Soul Release. I just think Soul Release is very necessary right now, just for how BAs are, and that mirror match against other Shaddolls. This will really help shut them down. And Satellar Knights, you can get rid of their Denebs.
Oh, that's nice.
Pretty good.
Shut down the Neb, you shut them down.
I did that at the one regionals I went, and I completely shut down the Tellar Knight player. I actually won that round.
That was when you were playing Heretics, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's when I took Heretics to regionals. That was a bad decision on my part. I got my ass handed to me.
Very, very handily.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Then I play one Spell Shattering Arrow. Spell Shattering Arrow is just real Klee hate. So good. So damn good. It's a great card. It's also Fire Fists are making a comeback right now just because they have
whatever axis you want to call it, it's still good.
They have Wolfbark back to 3, so this will also help shut them down for a little bit. Real good card. System of a Down, again, more hate on them.
System
please.
down, the band is dead.
No, System of a Down. This is System of a Down. One of the craziest bands. But yeah, it's just Klee hate. The one of Prohibition. This, if you know what you're facing, this will shut them down. Like, if you're paying attention to what you're facing and you know what they're going to always be going for.
Like call Dante or Dante.
Yeah, like, with this, like, against BAs, you could just call out Dante and shut them down. With this, you could call out Scouts against Klee.
Deneb.
Deneb.
In the mirror match, it's going to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't side it in on the mirror match, but... Well, I don't even... Does it stop me from doing it? Yeah, I can't use the cards as well. So, yeah, I probably wouldn't side that in on a mirror match, but against anything else, it's really good. This Retort, I have sided in for the mirror match. And it's a really good card, because what it says is when your opponent activates a spell or trap card with the same name as one of yours in the graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Then you can add one card with the same name from your graveyard to your hand. So basically, if your opponent would activate Shaddoll Fusion and you have one in grave, you can negate that activation and get one from your grave. I just think it's an amazing card. And you can also do that with Dimensional Prison, Breakthrough Skill, any of the real staple cards that people will play. You can just activate this card, negate it, and get it back from the grave. I just think it's a really good and underestimated card that no one really knows about. After that, Overworked. Again, more Klee hate.
And Dante.
Yeah, Klee hate, Dante hate, and Fire Fist hate. Just shut them all down. Double Light Imprisoning Mirror, just because Tellar Knights are still kind of a thing. But
you can't side it in. I mean, you can't use Shadow Imprisoning on yourself. You'll kill yourself.
Yeah, and again, I can't use Shadow Imprisoning. I mean, that'd be real dumb of me to do that. But yeah, against any light deck, it's good to side in.
Light Sworns are still kind of a thing.
Yeah. Then Double Mind Crush. I feel like I'm always going to be siding in Mind Crush just because of all the searching that goes on in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. I just think Mind Crush is an amazing card, and it'll literally just get rid of everything. Like, they search out Deneb, I get rid of all your Denebs, and it's just really good. And then even with it, like, you can just do a shot in the dark and maybe you call it right, and if you don't call it, and if you call it wrong, I just have to discard one card from my hand, and that, if they hit a Shaddoll, I mean, that doesn't hurt me at all. Double Imperial, because I don't want my shit getting banished. After game 1, I'm definitely siding it in, because I don't want my shit getting banished.
You kind of want to side out the BLS at that point.
Yeah, I'll be siding out BLS at that point. but
Any of the dragons. Well, maybe the dragons.
and then the final card is a Fairy Wind. Again, more hate on the Cleese and Fire Fist.
I would run that at 2, even then. But
I only have the one of, so.
There you go.
Well, that was my deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've been building this deck since they came out. I always loved the concept of fusions coming back because I was always a big Hero fan, and I'm just happy that fusions got a comeback. So
Those niggas are coming back.
yeah, and I'm really happy about the new structure deck. So whenever we get the structure deck, I'm definitely going to be doing a deck profile on that. And I'd love to hear you guys' input in the comments. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. See ya.